Hello, collective. This is a general reading for the collective. It will not resonate with you all, so take what does and leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for all zodiac signs, okay? Just take what relates and leave the rest, okay? I'm not here, for those who know me, to actually tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to let you know what you need to hear, okay? So, messages that's been downloaded from last night, some of the message came through for somebody here needs to hear it. Let's go first. Right. One of the messages was that the person who is married or in a relationship and has slept with a family member, and when it comes out, someone wants to confess that somebody's feeling guilty, okay? Whoever's married is going to lead to a divorce, and whoever's in a relationship is going to cause a lot of conflict in the family, okay? And somebody is going to have massive regrets. But at the same time, for somebody, even though this person knows what they've done, this person wants to return to somebody. So pre-warned is pre-armed. Now the next message I got, someone is going to get an official message that someone passed away in prison, or someone is in bad health, okay? And my condolence for all those who are going through that. There's also someone who could be coughing up phlegm and it's not clear. It could be even a dark green or black color. That's the spitting up, okay? And someone has sent a person the evil eye to cause somebody some form of downfall, okay? Now, don't know, Gemini came up, okay? There is a person between the age of 45 to 54 years of age. They could have ideas or they need to use their intuition here, okay? Especially when it's around Mercury time for communication and mentality. We've got the Queen of Wands. It could be male or female, okay? But it's time to use your head over your heart. Somebody might need to set clear boundaries and that you don't allow people to cross. This person, if it's not you, there's somebody who's going to come across quite cold and very direct, okay? This person's quite communicative when they're speaking because it represents an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This queen could be wanting to know some form of information from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, regarding some travel plans or about some form of reconciliation. Someone's going to choose to take some form of action to try and get some form of clarity regarding some situation right now. But then there was someone else here who was dealing with a fellow air sign who was only overly emotional, because I don't know if the fire sign now is giving their perspective from the air sign, that they see somebody as very deceptive, bitter, and very narrow-minded and insincere, and very intolerant the same. This person is fearing the change, okay? Because they don't know which side it is, air or fire. This person tried to manipulate you or control you, but this is somebody who's got kind of a narcissistic personality or behavior. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was fearing the change, or vice versa. But someone wants to play it safe while the other person feels they have the capability to manifest their ideas and the courage and strength to do it in. And there's also, for somebody here, somebody's needing to choose between two, as they're both different. The fire sign is giving the courage, the confidence, as well as independence, okay? It gives the person joy and happiness, and it makes the person more focused. And the other person could be causing conflict with both competing with each other here. Okay, because it could be somebody need to choose between two, and it's causing a lot of conflict. Okay, because they're trying to compete against each other. And this is going to affect somebody's health here. Okay, because one of these females could also be in an abusive relationship in a home or with their family. As for somebody, if this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. So there's a lot going on, okay? Because right now, somebody could be partying in this situation right now. Because somebody wants to know what's the truth behind this situation, why somebody partying, okay? Somebody could be dealing with the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? Because with the Two of Cups, it's about bonding two individuals, okay? Because there's somebody here, because this speaks about union, partnership, emotional reciprocity, okay? Soul level connection. But then you got here, somebody could have a spouse or partner, so somebody's trying to use their intuition, because somebody could have, while this party could have started a new relationship or friendship here, okay, whether it was out fighting with the friends, they could have started a new relationship. Somebody's intuition here could be a baby mother or wife, is telling them something's going on, okay? With the Two of Wands here, it shows here subconsciously somebody's got a family, okay? But there's also somebody here who could be planning to have a family, okay, after meeting somebody at a party, getting into a relationship, feel say that's their soulmate. The intuition's telling them here that this could be the one, okay? So they're starting to step beyond their usual familiar, okay? Regarding saying to myself, all right, I was single at one time, now thinking about having a family, you know? And this is the truth here, but somebody knows they need to clean up something, their act, okay? Their way of life, their single life. But there's somebody here who wants some form of revenge, okay? Somebody seems to be angry that somebody now is changing for somebody else. And behind that is a gift. Coming up to Christmas, be careful of people bringing Trojan horses around your hair as a gift, but all the side they want revenge, okay? Somebody wants clarity and truth regarding this, okay, about somebody they just met, or have you got a family, are you married, okay? But there's somebody here who was either trying to be deceptive, okay? Somebody here was lacking planning, okay, regarding this new beginning, because it's like, say, somebody was already in a committed relationship. So let's see what other message here regarding somebody here who could have been partying, had a spouse and family, and somebody here needs to clean up their act. Yeah, for somebody, let's see what other message here, because when it concerns this, the truth, somebody here could have met somebody at a party and started a new relationship, okay? Or a deep bond friendship with somebody could have met at this party, because it seems to have some form of effect on somebody, because it's starting to use their intuition here regarding this person that they just met, okay? And they wanted to know what was hidden. So somebody's now in a crossroad, but they're going to have to make a choice regarding their family, okay? Somebody needs to clean up some form of acting and tell the truth and shame the devil, because somebody here could be wanting some form of revenge. Tell me about this Two of Cups here. Yeah, somebody was a distraction, okay? Somebody could have gave into some form of temptation. This is somebody here who was partying, always saying they're busy, always kept you waiting, okay? And for some of you, your intuition was telling you that the person either had a spouse or a partner, there was no contact, you could have blocked this person or given them the silent treatment or cut off all communication. And that's what your intuition is telling you to do, because subconsciously somebody could have chose their family, okay? Could have making it rain. They're manifesting abundance. There could be some legal matters might go in somebody's favor here, because somebody is at a crossroad where they need to make a choice or decision, okay? Somebody could be getting promoted, okay? This could be an entrepreneur. There could be a partner in business together, all right? That could have been hidden from you that you didn't know, okay? And somebody is cleaning up the act because somebody's snooping. They could be doing drive-bys, stalking on social media, speaking to psychics, getting tarot readings to find out some truth here. Because somebody wants the truth, okay, regarding somebody that they could have met while they was partying. Because somebody's now receiving unknown calls. Somebody could be stalking, hanging up, phoning from unknown numbers, okay? This is somebody now who could end up realizing, well, partying, yeah, I slept with the person, and now I'll end up with a bugaboo. That's for somebody, okay? So let's see what other message is coming out for the collective. Tell me about this distraction and temptation here, okay? Because when somebody's partying, going out with your mates, you know, and you got a partner, I think them days are over and you should stick to going out with your partner, okay? Because the only people out there really is single people looking for a partner, okay? Or somebody else's, because now somebody's closed off here, okay? That's the truth behind the situation, is because somebody could have gave into some form of temptation, so somebody's not emotionally available, they were distracted, okay? And especially if somebody's been hurt in the past regarding somebody doing this, if they're in a loop of being here before kind of thing, okay? Wow. Yeah, something's going to be exposed here, okay? Somebody had a fragile heart in the past. It was too open and they're in danger of heartbreak here. That's why they have to block somebody, cut off all communication, because they've done it before, okay? Now it's made you all closed off now, okay? You're not so open now for people to just come into your life like this anymore. That's for somebody, okay? Some of you is right now, or a specific person I'm speaking to. There's somebody here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be planning to have a family subconsciously, but they want to make money, they want to manifest the money first. Well, it cuts both ways, the good and the bad aspects. It's mixed blessing in this division here, because it's like, say, the person's got the good points and the bad points. It's like, say, when it comes to financial stability, the person could be always paying the bills, okay? But there could be wondering where the money is going, because the person had an external family, okay? Something's ending though, yeah, because somebody's pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start here, okay? You could have been stooping, stalking, and found out all this, that somebody here that you could have met at a party, the reason why they're closing off to you and not communicating with you and giving you the silent treatment is because somebody's already in a committed relationship and got a family. And at the bottom, you do have all talk. You was dealing with a silver-tongued devil, big flirt, no action. This was a player, okay? And to deal with this situation or the information you just got, it's basically telling you to stop pretending that it's not ending and move on. Even somebody here that could be the spouse or the partner, okay? You're finding out what your partner's been doing when they're going out. I hear. No, none of this revenge business. Okay? Somebody could have thought, I want to get revenge, so what's good for the geese is good for the gander, but at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be messing up is yourself. Okay? Don't become what you don't like. It's toxic. Okay? Somebody was in a destructive relationship. They'd be manipulative, and they've been gaslighting you. There was all talk, okay? They wanted just to go and say, You know what I mean? Get in there and get out. Come on, say. Pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say, and make sure that you strap up, okay? Protect yourself, because it doesn't seem like this is the first time somebody's done this, okay? But at the same time, somebody who has been feeling that they've been used and abused could be coming back with some form of revenge, okay? Just remember that. So let's see what other message here for the collective. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see here. What's the tea here regarding somebody here who's not emotional available, I would say, okay? Because they've already got a family, okay? Now they're telling you they're always busy and always keep you waiting. Don't you come round when you want a booty call, okay? Yeah, somebody could hit jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money could be coming up to you now. Let's see what their opinion's gonna change now. Yeah, this is a forcer now. This is somebody who wants to force things on you. Forces their way in when you don't want them to come in, okay? Forces to get what they want, right? And this is how it's affecting you in some shape or form, okay? It's like somebody's in an abusive relationship, okay? Because subconsciously, somebody here is dealing with somebody who's got a bad reputation. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But somebody is a divination abuser, okay? Somebody was trying to actually bound somebody to somebody, okay? Or take revenge on somebody through some form of divination here. Because somebody was using some form of fake account, fake social media account to spy on you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, could even been on YouTube for some of you, okay? This is somebody who was saying they was too busy, alright? But they got time to be stalking and wanting revenge now. Let's see what other message here. Spill the tea here on this person here with this jackpot, okay? Someone got rich, inheritance here, and somebody is keeping it a secret. So guard your secrets or be asked to keep one, someone's being told, okay? What the message regarding this, okay? Because, yeah, somebody wins the jackpot. I think it was 150 odd million. Somebody's going to be actually keeping that a secret. If not, somebody does need to release expectations, though. Somebody might need to let go of expectations, allow things to unfold naturally, because somebody thinks that because that you could have won the lottery, that they can force you to give them something here, okay? This is somebody subconsciously is a control freak. This is somebody who controls issues, who's got a bad reputation. Could be a fire sign, it keeps landing on it. Who has control issues, are present in the relationship here. I told you somebody could be in an abusive relationship, okay? This is somebody that could be taken from you, or you could be married to for some of you. Some of you is your partner or your spouse. Yeah, somebody here is playing mind games, okay? This divination abuser. It's all about emotional interactions here. Involves control and manipulation. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's being abused, okay? This could be around winter time for some of you. Some of you could have realized you was dealing with a control freak in spring. But in the past, though, you're letting go of expectations. You're keeping a secret here. It could be that you hit some form of jackpot, okay? Or you're keeping a secret that you met somebody new. Yeah, because you got a new perspective here. Someone helps you to see things from a different perspective. And yes, because loose lips sink ships. They will let people know your business, okay? Because it seems like somebody here kind of was open with a relationship or union, okay? And somebody could have been jealous, all right? Because the high priestess here that connects the kind of lies or mystery of your intuition was kicking in, telling you something wasn't right. Okay, this person could have had a family. You're kind of looking things from a different perspective now. But things ain't the same, and now you realize the truth. Some of you are walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you are being advised to do so because somebody was keeping a secret here that you met at a party. Some of you were soul searching. You may need to do your inner work because there's deeper meaning. And some of you could have ended up going on your spiritual path, but you're not letting anybody know what you're doing. Okay? You're going within to seek answers here because in the past here, somebody here, you're in no contact. You could have blocked this person. You're in separation. There's definitely been a disagreement, but someone's definitely getting the silent treatment now. Okay? Because subconsciously, somebody had control issues, okay? That was trying to control the relationship or the finances. This is somebody here that could have hid this from you, okay? That there was a bit of a control freak that when you met them in the party. But it's telling you to be forever kind of love because it is infinite, it is unbreakable, and it's meant to stay. But this fire sign here who's playing mind games, okay? You're going to meet somebody at the right place and the right time. But it's all in divine timing, okay? Some of you felt this person it was meant to be, this is your soulmate, okay? Some of you, though, somebody does feel guilt, they feel stress, anxiety, ashamed, and remorseful. Because somebody is dating a new love, having fun, getting back out there in the market. Yeah. Because they're looking for a love that lasts, that's timeless, real, and deep affection. And when you eventually do see that, somebody's going to want revenge, okay? Could have been an ex-partner that's jealous that you could even end up finding somebody new. Or this is somebody here who's trying to prevent you from actually finding somebody new because they feel guilty, they're ashamed, they missed it. That's what here, they missed it. Too little, too late for somebody, okay? Somebody else came in and swept you up, okay? I'm hearing one man's loss is another man's gain. But say, this is for the collective. What other message here for the collective do they need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Remember, this person was all talk, and I don't want to revenge. Because you're getting on now, yeah? Yeah? Somebody's not moved on. They're hiding their feelings. They're faking that they're calm, but they're still hurting. This person who wants to revenge here, okay? So even if they come back around and making as if they're alright, they're not alright, okay? Or it could even be you that's not alright. Because for somebody here, someone's saying you, I never meant enough. Somebody here feels unseen, unchosen, and rejected, okay? And that's because somebody could have chosen their partner or spouse after one night for some of you. And for somebody here, somebody subconsciously is dreaming of you. They're being nostalgic, they've got a fantasy, wishful thinking. Somebody's wishing that somebody is dreaming about them, okay? Yeah, because this is somebody here who's been love bombed, okay? It was like it was an intense start at this party, but somebody's suddenly withdrawn from you now and it's causing you some form of confusion. But remember, you're going to meet the right one at the right time at the right place. It could have been a karmic, it just wasn't the one. Somebody was already married, okay? And God's not going to give you somebody else's husband, okay? Don't make no sense. So, at the bottom though, if you got with this person, this was somebody that was back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. This was somebody there that it's like you was in a loop. 1 minute you're in, 1 minute they're out, leaving, coming back. It was like, yeah, I'm hearing divine intervention, okay? Somebody here had to stop this kind of loop, this merry-go-round. Somebody wasn't going to make a choice to stop this loop, so a decision has been made. Someone says, I keep stepping towards you only to pull away again. That's what happens, okay? That's the truth behind the situation, all right? Because there's somebody here who's silenced his own kind of confession here, Because they got a spell, so every time you ask them, are you married, are you in a relationship, their silence is enough. That was the answer. Because subconsciously, somebody saying, hearing your name still makes my heart race. Okay, this is somebody who's dreaming of you here. Because the outcome showing here that somebody saying, I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes. Okay? This is somebody who would love bombing you and keeps coming back into your life back and forth. Because at the bottom, you do have, we both waiting for others to make the first move. So none of you are making a move at the moment, because at the end of the day, the one that's getting love bombed and the person playing mind games with him, if you get in contact back with that person, that's what you're actually going back to. Okay, they didn't say they were going to bring to you anything different. If you're dealing with somebody who's married, they're still going to be married at the end of the day. Okay, so if you left because you didn't want to be in a third party situation, don't let them come back and sweet talk you to go and tell you differently, because it's the same old for somebody. Any other message here before I close this for the collective? Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Yeah, let the truth set you free here, collective. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. So somebody needs to first and foremost tell the truth to themselves and shame the devil, because at the end of the day, okay, if you know or your intuition's telling you something's not right, then go with it. Because if you ask the person about it, they're going to lie, and you're going to know the lie. So why are you still waiting for them to go and say, tell the truth? Because your spirit and your gut feelings already told you the truth. Because the reason why people still stand in a situation when they know that they should have walked away is because the person's telling them exactly what they want to hear. Because itchy ears hear what they want to hear. Somebody needs to accept your destiny. Embrace the unfolding of your journey and trust that each moment is leading you to your true path right now. Okay? Because everything's happening for a reason here, collective. Because somebody here, you need to elevate your energy with clarity, joy, peace, love. Okay? Your energy determines your reality. Lift your vibration and watch your will shift, because somebody could be just working from their lower energy chakras here, and they need to build up all their energy to have balance in their life. And somebody needs to know kindness creates change. Every act of kindness shifts something somewhere. So be the reason someone feels hope again, okay? Because somebody here needs to focus on what their purpose they're here to do rather than a relationship. Okay, you're being revealed, things are being exposed to you, you're seeing the signs of something's not right. Okay, you need to awaken your power. You are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your true strength and step into your potential right now. That's what I'm saying. You're not just here to go and say, I focus on relationships. God created us all for a purpose. You just need to find yours. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.